everyone! Back to school, day 1. So, tapos na akong nagpa-meeting. Tapos na kami nag-attend ng our national flag ceremony. At napakaganda ng message ng ating Pangulo at ng ating Deped Secretary. So, welcome back my students! School year 2021-2022. I hope na maging productive tayo this year. Excited na ako and I hope na excited din kayo.
Of Education, our partners in local government, pinaka-importante ang mga parents, ang pamahalaan na nagbigay sa atin ng pondo at suporta. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat at maligaya, nakakatuwa, nakaka-celebrate na pagbukas ng academic school year natin ngayong 2021 to 2022. Last year, I declared victory with the opening of classes on October 5, 2020. Today, September 13, 2021, Deped and the rest of the country celebrates with great joy its success in opening classes for the second year in the time of COVID-19. Last year, we opened classes and we successfully ended those classes. Now we are opening another school year. Is that success worthy of celebration and the light of all our challenges? When we declared victory over COVID-19 last year, some people got angry. How can one declare victory at the time of COVID-19? For them, it was the worst time to feel victorious. In October 2020, the fourth quarter of the year, the gross domestic product, or GDP, plummeted to negative 8.3%, unprecedented, and further went down to negative 9.5% for the whole year of academic school 2020. 452 private schools informed Deped that they were postponing the reopening of their schools and hope for better times. In the meantime, learners migrated to public schools, those from the private schools, and the wake of a similar migration of private school teachers to the public school system. In 5 months' time, not years and decades, the learning continuity plan had to be crafted. Most essential competences, which heretofore numbered more than 15,000, was reduced to 5,000. Modules had to be developed. In addition to COVID-19, Deped had to deal with the impacts of nature's rage. Intermittent rumbles from Taal volcano, typhoons with accompanying floods that swept away printed modules. Nonetheless, we opened last year, the school year, in the midst of debates over printed versus digital learning material. The call to continue education triumphed over calls for lockdowns and closures. Remember the debate over academic fees and academic ease. You cannot imagine the amount of effort, the hard work that the entire department exerted to keep schools, and this cannot be quantified. Technical staff lived in bubble arrangements. We had to deal with infections, frequent swabs, isolations, and vaccinations. We had to deal with fear and death. We lost drivers, accountants, and clerks, and of course a few teachers, as we continued rendering timely and efficient service to our teachers and to our staff. We did not miss salaries, we did not miss obligations, and we released all the benefits on time. Yes, We ended the school year 2021 in victory, and we want to celebrate the opening of this school year in all of our successes. Our tentative graduation figures last year indicate that 98% of our graduating students, or 2,055,499 graduating students out of 2,115,040 grade 6 learners made it, they graduated. Our grade 10 learners also did very well. 96.9%, or 1,881,817 graduates out of 1,940,578. They graduated and we succeeded. Our grade 11 learners made it at 97.2%, or 1,489,164 of 1,531,718 students. The sweet smell of success. The success of our graduating students. The success of efficient administrative systems. The success of all the adjustments we had to make in the light of unexpected circumstances. As expected, criticism poured in, and failures were pointed out. These are part of the process in the journey to victory and success. A famous personality has commented that if you have no critics, you likely have no success. In the words of Albert Einstein, failure is success in progress. Ang sabi naman sa Pilipino, yung puno na maraming bunga, siyempre, yun ang binabato. Today, we are opening the school year 2021-2022 as we celebrate last year's victory. The challenges that we are facing now are even tougher than those we battled last year. Nonetheless, as of today, as of this morning, 24,603,822 learners have returned to school, excluding those who are enrolled in our alternative learning systems, as well as those in overseas schools. So we are expecting the numbers to grow even bigger and higher as all the reports come in. You will all recall that President Duterte approved the conduct of a pilot study on face-to-face sessions in a limited number of schools last January pa. This decision was supported unanimously by the entire cabinet. Unfortunately, the UK variant of COVID-19 entered the country, and the President suspended the implementation of his position. On the health front, we are contending now with the Delta variant, which is considered more deadly than all other COVID-19 variants. The ordinary citizen cowers in fear at the prospect of still another variant entering the country. Unemployment during the second quarter of 2021 remains high at 6.9%, with underemployment soaring to 20.9%. We all know that employment is correlated with enrollment. Parents cannot send their children to school if they don't have jobs to support their children. It explains the drop in private sector enrollment. Still and all, there is much success to celebrate and to build on. We did what was considered impossible in 5 months. We translated printed material into TV, radio, cell phone, tablets, and yes, we even utilized walkie-talkies for remote schools. We prepared our learning facilities and distributed gadgets with the help of local governments who donated generously, some of them in the billions of pesos for our learners and for our teachers. We had national agencies like the Bureau of Customs of the Department of Finance, multilateral and bilateral partners, as well as business and civil society organizations and individuals who contributed to the need for more gadgets and materials. We have also succeeded, and this is a matter of record, in increasing the salaries and the benefits of our teachers and non-teaching staff. Right now, we are negotiating with the Civil Service Commission and the Department of Budget and Management for additional teaching positions such as teachers 4 to 7, K to 4. At present, we have only teachers 1 to 3 the ranks, as well as master teacher 5, so that our teachers will have more room to move and to progress in their career. Never have our teachers, and it is a matter of record, been as well protected and better paid as now. COVID-19 has triggered work arrangements, including the so-called skeletal office structures. This has not prevented us from ensuring that even with a lean administrative staff, we always see to it that our people are paid in a timely manner, our creditors are paid, our contracts are signed, and we account for every centavo that the national and the local governments donate to us. And this would include additional benefits. Our staff not only work from home, their workplace has become their home. In conclusion, we open classes today in celebration of our victories and our successes. Let me share with you one of my favorite novels, which is Love in the Time of Cholera, and one of my favorite movies, The Sweet Smell of Success. This is by the great Nobel Prize winner, Gabriel Garcia Marquez of Colombia. It is about a young man, love in the time of cholera, who fell in love with a young woman at the height of the great cholera pandemic, which hit not only Latin America, but also the Philippines. The young woman was hardly aware of his existence, and she married someone belonging to her own class. But this young man continued loving her. He waited for, I believe, more than 50 years for her to become a widow and finally to fall in love with him. And as the story goes, they lived happily ever after. Yes, even in the time of cholera, at the time of COVID-19, with all its horrors and its terrors, there is love. Yes, even in the time of evil, there is always hope, as stated by Arwen in The Lord of the Rings. Even in the time of the Delta variant and those which are yet to come, there is love, and there is education. And so, on this note, let our classes begin. Let us celebrate victory. Let us celebrate success. Maraming salamat sa ating lahat.